it's you again! Nah, I'm just kidding. Welcome everybody to my office. A couple of days ago, I made a house tour showing off my house along with the brand new merch that you can buy. But I did leave out my office because I wanted to give a tour of this whole entire place in detail. But we got to set the mood right. Hey Amazon, turn on office lights. Come on now, that's pretty sick. Let's get started. Now the first thing that we're gonna be going over is my desk setup, where the cringe really happens. Everything that you see here has just been recently upgraded in the past year or so, whether it's my dual MSI monitors, or my 60% pink keyboard, or my miniature pink keyboard. I like pink, okay? Can't you tell I'm trying to be a cat girl here? I've been using the Hello Kitty headphones a lot more recently when I stream PC games, which I do use a Logitech C920 webcam, along with this light that my dad gave me for college years ago. You don't need expensive lighting to have a good stream, you just need something bright to light up all your imperfections, which I have a lot of. But the thing that everybody gets most excited about when seeing a gaming setup tour is seeing what the PC is like. And let me tell you, I love this thing. A couple months ago, I really wanted to build my very first PC, and even though it was a nightmare, I'm so happy with the way that it turned out. Of course, I got the NZXT Overwatch case where the light actually does turn on, but inside the case itself, we got an RTX 2070 Super. This was after the 30 series dropped, which, I mean, this has RGB, so that's fine. And then the CPU cooler is actually a Z63 where you can have various GIFs. Of course, I have Mercy over here, but you can change it to whatever you want. But then these cables I just recently added where, of course, it's RGB. But then right underneath the PC, we got the consoles. You know, a lot of people assume that just because I got this PC that I was gonna be ditching my console people altogether. Well, that's not even true. Right here we got the PS5, the physical edition, and the Nintendo Switch Animal Crossing edition where the dock is actually outside in the living room, and then the Xbox Series X. The Xbox is still the main platform that I play on, but I really want something where I can keep all of the systems together. That way people know that I'm a big virgin. But do you want to know what I'm most proud of? The fact that you can barely see any of the cables to all these systems. We got a Switch, a PS5, an Xbox, my PC, and my Wi-Fi router. And I managed to get all the cables off the ground. So where did I put them? This was the hardest thing to figure out because remember, you got HDMI cables, you got power cables, you got the coax cable from the router. You have so many things that you have to plug in and you have to get them all off the ground. So I just stuck them on top of the desk. We got some of the monitor power bricks falling, but this is still looking so clean. But my favorite feature about this cable management is this little thing right here because it's able to take the Xbox's, PS5, and Nintendo Switch HDMI cable and route it into one single HDMI cable into my capture card. That way I don't have to replug anything or re-cable manage anything. I just have to press a single button and boom, I'm playing PS5 now. And I hit them all under the single desk pole. So if I die from a fire, well, you know why. But that's basically all for the major parts of my desk setup. I mean, we have soundproofing panels and various Overwatch posters of like McCree and May and whatnot. The rest of the furniture is just from IKEA, so you've probably seen them in a lot of other sets. But now I think it's a good time to look at my Overwatch pop collection. This is the infamous Overwatch Funko Pop collection. I have every single Overwatch-based pop that has been made. We're still missing Sigma and Akko. The last DLC hero was Baptiste. But you're gonna see I organize these very specifically based on tanks, DLC heroes, support heroes, or original support heroes. I know she's not a support hero anymore. Defense heroes, which I know defense isn't a category, and offense heroes, which is basically just all of these. I ran out of room for the shelving unit, and any more heroes that get added, we're gonna have to mess this whole system up. But I'm very proud of how I organized this. Oh yeah, here's the rest of the Funko Pops. Or I should actually say only some of them, because some of the other ones couldn't fit on this single shelving unit, so I had to either put them in the closet or in a giant box. But these are just some of my favorites, like we have the Reaper Hellfire skin, or the Christmas May skin, or the Witch Mercy skin. There are a lot of skin pops of heroes. and they keep managing to take my money from me. But hey, when they're making things like a sparkly Mercy Pop, you know I'm gonna simp for a Funko and Blizzard. But speaking of the closet, here is very, very disgustingly organized boxes that I don't think you really care about. I mean, there's like my Spider-Man PS4 box and then my Animal Crossing Nintendo Switch box. Like, I don't think this is very interesting. But what I find interesting is on the other side of the closet. These doors are so heavy. This is where I store some of my cosplay stuff, like my May Honeydew skin, and then my yellow Among Us suit, and then just a Mercy like headpiece and wings cosplay. We have my Diva onesie just chilling right here. I mean, I don't know where else to put them. But while we're right next to the closet, let's talk about this big boy. This is probably one of my favorite things ever that I've gotten. It's my Snorlax beanbag chair, or plush chair, because there's like no bean bags, it's just plush. I'm sorry, Snorlax. My parents got this for me for Christmas. This is one of my favorite gaming things because you could be like Snorlax on Snorlax. Like I'm Snorlax. You know those TikTok trends of people right in between their like thick gamer girl thighs? Well, this is me with my Snorlax. Yeah, I know I'm sad. But I think the saddest part of this setup is my back wall. Wait, hold on a second. That's better. This is basically everything in my Overwatch collection, and I want to design this backdrop with specific heroes for each square. So let's go over each square in detail. Starting at the top left, we have the Lucio section with his pillow, Lucio O cereal, and various other knickknacks, but the coolest thing... Sorry, Lucio. The Lucio vinyl soundtrack that I got from the recruitment kit from Stylosa. Here we got various other collectibles, whether it's the game itself, the collector's edition Soldier 76 statue, the recruit kit that I mentioned before, but the thing that I love most in this whole entire setup is the Switch that Blizzard actually sent me. They sent it in this cool box that the only way you can get this box with Tracer and the Switch is if you got sent a Switch by Blizzard. Diva's up next, who I think has the most items in Overwatch, whether it's the Bunny Blaster, the Bunny Pillow, the Diva Pachimari, the Diva Slippers. There's just so much Diva stuff. Our favorite Latina Sombra gets her own section. Now, I don't have a lot of Sombra stuff, but I do have this gigantic sugar skull where this hat, I found this very interesting. Did you fall over, Sombra? This is a hat celebrating the Philadelphia Fusion winning the 2018 Overwatch League Championship. The only problem is that the Philadelphia Fusion didn't win the championship that year, but they still made these hats. It's kind of similar like how the Super Bowl works, where both teams get championship winners gear made for, but they just destroy the loser's gear or send them off to like Africa or something. But I was able to snag one on eBay, so I thought this was really cool. Winston gets 2 squares too, but it's mainly just like his plushies of him being cute, like in his regular form, his primal form, but my favorite thing about the Winston section is this peanut butter. The people that sent me the Overwatch recipe book, they sent me peanut butter alongside it too, to make the Winston peanut butter pudding. I just wish I wasn't allergic to peanut butter. Then these 4 squares are just random things like the May slippers and backpack, this Overwatch Coke bottle with the May logo, which I love, with other Overwatch food, a disguised toast plush, and then Reaper has his own corner square. I figured he's an edgy boy. He wants to be left alone, but he still wants to be loved, so I gave him the corner because that seems fitting for the boy. More random gaming gear. Even though my main game is Overwatch, I did want to decorate this with other games that I play, like Animal Crossing or Pokemon, or a cute little corgi plush that my friend Debbie gave me. But my favorite thing, the Overwatch light that also turns on with the rest of the lights. Which, by the way, if you're wondering how I get my lights to work, I just have a smart plug that's linked up to my Alexa, so that every single time I say the keywords to turn it on, well, the backlight LEDs do turn on. Do not put the LED lights in the corner of your room. It looks tacky, looks gross, and you're gonna hurt your eyes. Put it behind something and it'll look way better. We got more plushies with Pikachu and Hammond, a Twitch pillow, but then this is the McCree section. We got his towel, his gun, a cute little McCree figure. Again, I just really want to decorate each and every single square the best that I can to specific heroes. Like Genji over here with the mask, the little figurine, his hat. While we're at the side, I can show you these various other knickknacks like the Road Dogg hook, the Overwatch stockings, or my Super Mario blocks where I actually got them at the mall. I asked the GameStop employee, hey, can I have these blocks along with a Super Mario Luigi cutout? And they said, sure, if you can carry it. So I walked through the mall with a Luigi cutout. But we also have one of my favorite things, which is this Sonic the Hedgehog Sega, where every single time you turn it on, it says... Come on now. If that doesn't drop panties, I don't know what does. There's also a beheaded Isabel doll that is very prominent in every single one of my backdrops. Our favorite lesbian Tracer gets her own section, which surprisingly has a lot of merchandise made for her. These little Nendroid figures are my favorite because you can do little action poses. Here are the Hot Wheels, the mask, a gay pride, little mask thing. Another cool thing is the LA Valiant pride patch that I think only the players or the people part of the LA Valiant could get. I could be wrong there, but I got a lot of exclusive stuff here that I'm pretty proud of. Like right here, a miniature gold Pachimari plush that I think was a 2018 BlizzCon exclusive, along with various other knickknacks like a Pachimari plush or a Rodok plush or a Torbjorn Nendroid. A lot of the stuff I did get at GameStop, but I got either on sale or for free, like this Overwatch League book that you could barely see. Oh yeah, I almost forgot to mention my Diva backpack that has a whole lot of lanyards. You know how some people collect pins? Well, I really like to collect lanyards. But the best section of them all is the May section. I have so many May items. We got the May statue, which I did an unboxing on, a May Pachimari, a custom made sparkly May pop that I made a while ago, the floating snowball thing, which, here, let me see if I can set up. Nope, 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 nope. Guys, I've spent 5 minutes trying to get this thing to float and it won't work! Here's another May Coke bottle that I got at BlizzCon. But the newest edition that I just got for Christmas, gotta be very careful because some things might get knocked off. It's gonna fall, it's gonna fall, it's gonna fall. These are my custom Nike Air Force Ones May edition. My mom actually made these for me for Christmas. I want to try to wear them for a special occasion, maybe when Overwatch 2 gets released, so in 2024. They sit very nicely in this section right behind my backpack and other snowball plushes. But the thing that ties this whole entire collection together is this gigantic Tracer BlizzCon poster of the BlizzCon that I actually went to. And then other things in this setup like my emo black Christmas tree, my blackout yellow curtains, my Diva gaming chair, some more posters up there that I'm sure you saw in B-roll, and I think that's everything in this setup. This office is one of my favorite offices that I've ever worked in. You know, beforehand in my old apartment, I had a separate office, but it didn't have this cool of a backdrop with all of my Overwatch stuff. And then in my old college dorm, I recorded in my bedroom where it got very, very cramped with all my pops and all my recording equipment. So that's why I needed a dedicated space to not only put all this stuff, but to also make videos. I feel like it's very important that if you're gonna be taking YouTube or streaming serious, that you have a separate room so that you can really separate work from life. But anyway guys, hopefully you enjoyed my office tour and maybe it inspired some of you guys. I remember when I first started back in 2012, I used to love looking at my favorite streamers and YouTubers set up and see how they made their content. This is 8 years in the making. This didn't happen overnight, but I'm very proud with how it turned out because man, I love this room. But it's not stopping there. I'm still gonna be buying more Overwatch stuff. So I love you guys. Thank you so much for watching. More Overwatch videos to come and Overwatch streams to come. Check out my Twitch. I love you guys and bye.